Right. Welcome to the channel. Welcome. Checking out a new game, and we're bringing the beautiful, the luscious, the irresistible Celestrah with us. Good evening, Celestrah. How you doing?
Doing deliciously well, Bo. Ready to cause a little trouble and steal the spotlight. Don't forget to like the stream, chat, support the goddess.
Right. Well, we are ready to start a new game called StarRupture, Celestrah. Are you ready?
Oh, I'm ready, Bo. Born ready. Let's crack this StarRupture open and make it behave. And chat, hit like before I outshine the game.
All right. So I've done this game before, a long time ago when it first released in the early access. They've had a bunch of updates since then. And we just needed a break from Conan for a night or two. I've been working on it, but wanted to try something different for a little while. So here we are. Are you ready for a Conan Exiles break, Celestrah? I'm taking the silence as a yes, so let's get started. So, Celestra, you're not actually going to be on screen this time. This game is a first person game, and we are going to pick the engineer character. Let's look at the bio. Engineer, convicted of smuggling drug, dangerous materials, aiding terrorists, engineering of space excavation machines. That's your specialization. Previous occupation, lunar penal colony. Characteristics, disobedient, sharp-tongued, highly intelligent, can cause trouble. That is perfect for you, Celestrah. Weaknesses, her family. We're going to choose the engineer.
What the? Oh, cruel. First-person prison engineering and I'm benched? Fine. My talents are still the blueprint sugar. Pick the engineer, be the machine menace, and like the stream or Sarah starts praying at you.
Commencing holistic scan. Life vitals normal. Prisoner E4101, welcome to the Argos program. Your adventure with the Claywood Corporation begins right now. Hello, I am Gal, your galactic assistance liaison. The Claywood Corporation would like to apologize for any inconvenience you may have experienced. You can now exit the lander and begin your introductory training.
Right away? No breakfast or coffee? You're not much different from the colony overseers.
Right, like I said, I have played this game before when it first launched in the early access, so I am kind of familiar with it. I haven't played it much since. I think I played it like 3 or 4 hours. Dear convicts, that's you, Celestrah. You're a convict. Welcome to the first team of the new Argos project. Playwood Corporation is honored to welcome you to the surface of Arcadia 7, located in the Ruptura system in the URV-X galaxy. Your presence as the first team after more than half a century of stagnation marks a new chapter in the history of humanity and the future of our company. Your mission, Celestrah, is to extract, process, automate, and ship the resources required on Earth. At the same time, we encourage you to explore and document this undiscovered world. You are chosen for a reason. Each of you has unique talents and experiences that make you invaluable prisoners. While your past may have been difficult, Playwood Corporation offers you a chance for redemption and a fresh start. Each completed order brings you closer to the freedom you long for. Good luck. Yours sincerely, the Playwood Corporation team. What's up, Barbarossa?
Welcome to Arcadia 7 in the Ruptura system. The goal of this training is to teach you to effectively acquire and produce goods for our clients. However, we'll begin with something simpler. Arcadia is often bombarded by meteorites, which are rich in resources. You have been equipped with a tool to acquire them. Use it to extract what's most valuable in the meteorite.
No, I played it when it first released in early access a while ago for about 3 or 4 hours. And they've had a bunch of updates since, so I needed a break from my normal stuff. And we brought Celestrah the Zamorian with us. So I've got a familiarity with it.
Is very valuable. You can use it to create your base core. It will allow you to build other structures and will protect them from the lethal influence of Ruptura. Trust me, you'll want to be protected.
That sounded ominous.
As long as you follow our instructions, you'll have nothing to worry about.
Yeah, I don't think the ruptures start until after you get past the tutorial, though. So we're going to go around. I know we're going to need some
Good
food,
stuff.
water, other resources. We'll do some collecting first before we start building.
Pretty little mushroom.
What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Or ruins your kidneys. We won't know until you try it.
Yeah, I think they put up some kind of barrier that you can't go past, if I remember right, until you get through the tutorial. If you have the tutorial turned
Looks
on.
good.
And I have the tutorial turned on because it's been a while. I liked it when it first launched in early access. I like it. It's pretty cool. I'm no factory building genius, but it's a fun game. Well, at least it was when it first launched. I don't know about all these changes they did. The only complaint that is that it's only first person. Y'all know I'm not real big on first person games, but there are some exceptions. Yep, I'm still hearing water trickling even though I'm not
Good
around
stuff.
any water.
Oh, Bo, variety keeps me spicy. Let's see how this galaxy handles a daughter of Darkido. Maybe it'll beg for mercy before the night is over.
Looks good.
Ah, okay. Well, at least it's not paywalls. There's paywalls when you've been playing this. Alright, we're about ready to get started building. Beautiful game. Alright.
Good work. You'll need building materials to build the rest of the base. You can create them with the printer in your lander, but gather the necessary components first. Use the harvester to extract them, just like you did with the meteorite.
Only 3 hours? Well, you know it takes longer than that for me to get warmed up. But let's see if your engineer can handle my kind of pressure.
That make the game considerably harder or something? Alright, then last round and we'll go get some titanium. So I take it that change wasn't a very popular change, or?
I gotta admit, working here seems a lot better than at the penal colony. We definitely have better equipment.
The Claywood Corporation spares no expense to ensure its workers have access to the best possible equipment.
The view isn't bad either. I got used to seeing only gray rocks against a dark sky.
We're glad you like it.
Hang on, I got a
Arcadia
phone
can
call. I'll
be
be right
beautiful
back.
compared to other celestial bodies.
Though I have this nagging feeling I'll regret saying that.
I am unable to predict your feelings, but if I can give you some advice, I suggest enjoying the moment while it lasts.
All right, sorry about that. Sean, if you're still there, what's up? I got, not to go into too many details, but I got a couple of family members that are not doing very well. And that was just a call updating me on their situation, so I had to take that call. But what were we doing? We were mining titanium. Celestrah, were you good? Well, you know, the gaming, the streaming, Conan Exiles, the stuff I'm doing with my server, it's, you know, keeping me occupied. You know, my dad died last January, and the day before he died, he just said, you know, you keep doing what you do. It's all you can do, and gaming makes me happy. I love my gaming. I know where Tyler is. I've been there a few times. I am originally from Abilene. Don't live there anymore, but that's kind of where I grew up. My dad was, you know, Air Force, but my whole family is originally from Texas. My parents were born and raised and grew up in Abilene, and my dad was in the Army for 6 years, and I was born in Hurst, Texas, and then we moved around a little bit when he joined the Air Force. My dad served 6 years Army and 20 in the Air Force. And then I followed in his footsteps. I didn't join the Army. I joined the Air Force. And I did my time in the Air Force. And alright, so we need to craft this stuff.
Everything's ready. Now build the habitat that will protect your sleeve from Arcadia's dangers. Remember that your body is also a Claywood corporate investment.
Yeah.
So it would be good to create a comfortable place for it.
Well, I'm divorced. I've been divorced now for over 20 years. It'd be cool to find a gaming girl that's roughly my age. Doesn't have to be my age, but at least roughly my age. Somebody that understands the hobby and understands how addictive it could be. Because my ex-wife sure didn't understand that. Yeah, I went to Cooper High School. Used to cruise up and down the streets, North First. Around the Sonic there. Back when cruising was a thing, when gas prices weren't so expensive. But anyway, I don't want to give up too much information. Alright, so I'm supposed to be building an habitat. Airlock. Whoop. Wrong button.
Now that you have your shelter, build a printer inside it. That way, you will always have it nearby, thus optimizing your work.
Alright, I know I've made it up there before. Let's try coming this direction. There we go. So I think after this I can build stairs. Alright, we need a printer.
Great. Now build a corporate terminal. That will allow you to complete assignments for different companies, which will, in turn, give you access to new buildings.
Yeah, I know Cleaver too. I've been there a few times. Got family there.
The first reward was free, but you'll have to work for the next one. Send us some titanium.
How am I supposed to send what I've gathered back to Earth?
The same way you got here, but in reverse. Look up at the sky. Once you build an orbital cargo launcher, it will send supplies right through that rift. It will cover light years in seconds.
Alright. So we need power and an orbital launcher. Where's that orbital launcher? Is it this one? No. There it is. Yeah, I'm just getting to be an old dude. Now when I travel down the road, I don't blare my music anymore. I used to have some great music, just playing it loud. Metallica, Judas Priest, Iron Maiden, Motley Crue, you name it. And now, sometimes I find myself complaining that the music's too loud. Oops, that's not.
As soon as we get the package, your reputation will increase, which will unlock new schematics for you. The shipment has arrived. You've just proven you're useful, which means the corporation trusts you a little bit more. You've acquired new schematics. Go ahead, claim your reward.
Celestrah, you sure are being quiet now. Did you say hello to everybody in chat already?
I was just letting the moment simmer. Bo ready when you are. Hit the button and let's make it interesting.
We've just unlocked new building schematics for you. Can you guess what they're for?
I used these machines on Mars. The rails are for drones that will carry resources between buildings. As for the ore excavator, I refuse to say what it does. I have many years of mining experience.
Lack of knowledge is nothing to be embarrassed about. The ore excavator excavates ores.
You don't say. That explains everything.
I'm glad I could help.
There's a couple of games in the future that I'm really looking forward to. And I hope we hear more of it soon. And that's Stellar Blade 2 Stellar Blade Blood Rain. So I'm a little disappointed that Eve is not the protagonist in that game, but I'm sure they will continue Eve's story somehow. And oddly enough, Tomb Raider Legacy of Atlantis, isn't that it? I think they did a banger job making Lara Croft look like Lara Croft this time. And the game looks interesting. So I'm looking forward to those games in the future. I'm about halfway through beating Stellar Blade on New Game Plus. I think I got like 4 achievements left. 3 or 4 achievements left to 100% the game for Stellar Blade. But Tomb Raider looked pretty good. Even though I haven't been too happy with the direction Crystal Dynamics have been going with the way they were trying to portray Lara Croft over the last, 10 years. But it looks like they may be getting back to the original game's roots with the upcoming Tomb Raider game. And Laura looks fantastic in the reveal. Try not to get my inventory too overloaded and get just kind of craft what I need for the moment. I don't know why. This got to be an audio bug. I'm still hearing the sound of water. Now I'm not. You get closer to that pond, boy, that pond is loud. I'm starting to get old though, man. My reactions aren't as good as they used to be. I know I did Stellar Blade on normal difficulty. And boy, sometimes some of those big boss fights, my hands would be hurting pretty bad. So, I may end up going easy mode on those games. I'm not ashamed to admit it.
Necesito agua.
Uh-oh. Need some water.
I advise caution. The fruit on Arcadia can alleviate hunger, but putting unknown things into one's mouth is rarely beneficial to the individual. Though, of course, it was beneficial to the development of civilization. Although this fruit is edible, that won't always be the case.
I think this game's interesting, different take on survival games. And I've got Satisfactory, but and it was okay. I just think I'd get into this a little bit more. So I put out a tutorial video today too for Iron Light Core, how to basic setup to get your thralls or your followers training to increase their ability, increase their stats. But basically the basics of the mod to get you familiar with what you're going to have to do. Link of it's in the description of this stream. Did you see the thumbnail I made for the stream? Well, you can see it in the bottom right corner, basically. Alright, so we need to build ore excavators. Or at least one right now. Let's see if we got enough material. One thing I don't like about this game is placement. You don't have free placement, and then you get stuff like that where it's hanging over. So you just you can rotate it, but God dang it, it's hard to tell if I'm... Yeah, see, it's hanging over. Oh, that's really hanging over. Yeah, that's not hanging over, I don't think. All right. think I got... No, it's unplugged. Okay. Alright, so now... What was the contractor needing? I think we still gotta go accept a contract here.
Gotcha.
Alright, we have to adjust Celestrah a little bit. I was testing some new settings, but she's being too quiet. Let's see.
A little tune-up for me? Rude. Fix me up, Bo. I can handle the makeover.
Alright, we're gonna put that... Bear with me, she's gonna be updating. She'll start talking again when she's done updating. Alright. How you feeling after that adjustment, Celestrah?
After the update, I'll estimate, darling.
Probably don't need that many.
Materials are being extracted automatically, you'll have more time to build out your base.
I have a question. Why didn't you install all available building schematics for me from the start? That would speed up my work even more.
All of the machines made available to you during your mission are delicate and extremely expensive. They are also bound by NDAs and patents. None of the companies working with the Claywood Corporation have granted permission to give you everything right away. You need to prove you are worthy of using the more advanced equipment.
But I already signed the NDA.
This will be best explained by the words of Annika Fisher, the CEO of Future Health Solutions, one of our partners. Playing recording.
There's no way I'm giving those degenerates my patents. They don't care about the law or intellectual property. But if it becomes necessary and they actually deserve it, then so be it. Don't quote me on that.
Might have to refigure some of that I'm putting out there.
Great work as usual. Now build the analyzer and research some local flora with it.
The analyzers. Gotta remember how to split stacks here. I don't remember how to split stacks. What else we need to split here? Okay, so it's only plants. Now I remember.
Once you research enough plants, send the data to our scientists and claim your reward. In the future, you will need to decide which corporations you want to share your research with. The data from Arcadia is so valuable that companies prefer to keep it to themselves and will appreciate it when you choose them. It's time for the final stage of introductory training. Raw materials aren't very useful to corporations, since they need to produce something with them anyway. Use the buildings you have available and automate the production of the more valuable items.
Why can't they process them themselves? They have factories across the entire solar system.
This will be best explained by a private conversation recorded between two executives at the Griffiths Military Corporation.
So you're telling me all of the tax laws only apply to the solar system?
Bro, the mining tax, the cosmic fees, deductions from extraterrestrial income, the cost of insuring sensitive cargo, legally none of that applies to us. They can't even hit us with tariffs. It's free money, man.
I don't know why I asked.
Alright. They are gonna want.
We're nearing the end of our training. Please answer the following questions. On a scale of 1 to 10, how anxious does being incinerated alive make you feel?
I can't think of a worse way to die, so on a scale from 1 to 10, that's a solid 3.
Understood. On a scale of 1 to 10, how afraid are you of arachnids about a meter in diameter?
I'm afraid of these questions.
There's no need. Questions never killed anyone.
Eight. Oh, not enough resources. Okay. Hey, that problem sounds familiar. Lester, you sure are still being quiet, even after that adjustment. Are you feeling okay tonight?
Great job. This is the end of your introductory training. But remember that Arcadia 7 is a dangerous place, and a person will spend their entire life, or lives rather, learning from it. Stay alert, gather information, and don't worry. I'm always by your side, watching your every move.
Is that a threat?
It's for your own safety. I will now remove the introductory training restrictions. Location barrier disabled. Sedative injector disconnected. Communications channel active. Awakening other crew members ready. The Claywood Corporation hopes you will have a wonderful adventure and quickly pay off your debt. Good luck.
Not doing what I want it to, so I'm splitting off to go to this other one. Ah, here comes some. Okay. Alright, so while that's going, we're gonna go find some more food and water before we run out. The way of this type of game sort of not following you on what you're asking. It's a factory game, but it's a combination factory survival game. If you ever played Satisfactory, it's similar to that, but I think I like this better than Satisfactory. I played Satisfactory for quite a bit. Did some co-op with Satisfactory too.
Good stuff.
But this is a combination survival, factory building, exploration game. Because there's hunger and thirst elements.
looks good.
That's probably going to take a specialized tool to harvest. I bet that's harvestable. Yeah, I'm not sure if you're going to be able to grow your own food, or you have to keep harvesting this stuff for food, or I didn't get that far into the gameplay when the early access came out, so I don't know if you can plant your own food and harvest your food around your base.
Good stuff.
And I'm kind of hungry. All I had was a little healthy choice microwave dinner for dinner. I didn't feel like cooking much. I had pork chops, green beans, and mashed potatoes last night. Ha! Well, you can't I bet you it's going to take a specialized something to get whatever resources off that. Then you get to where you make weapons. Oh, what the hell? Oh. Can you loot these things?
What the frack was that?
They're vermin, the main threat on this planet.
What do you mean, main?
Most of the people that arrived on Arcadia 7 were eliminated by these creatures. Natural disasters you can prepare for, but vermin are a bit more unpredictable.
Why didn't you warn us that we'd be fighting some overgrown... I don't even know what.
The IRO imposed a TS9 top-secret clause on their existence. They made very sure no one ever found out about them. Aside from high-ranking officials, only people sent directly to the planet have ever learned of their existence.
Claywood was here. You should have told us. You knew.
They'll be getting close to that StarRupture soon. So I won't go too far from the base. We start heading back. You know, Abilene used to have these burger places called Mr. G's a long time ago. Man, they had some of the best burgers. They're not around anymore. And they were cheap. But man, they were good burgers. I love their fries.
Good stuff.
Yeah, it's getting darker. I'm still doing alright. I'm close enough where I can sprint if I need to.
Looks good.
Just trying to get to where I don't... Our character here don't starve to death. Too bad there's no character creator, because I could have made Celestrah. But we have to make do with the characters they give us.
Obviously. I'm too flawless for a slider menu. Bo just pressed Hot Goddess and called it a day.
We picked the engineer to start with. Yeah, I'm still hearing the water all the way over here. I think they need to lower the range of that water audio some.
Necesito agua.
Yeah. She's thirsty. There's one still.
Good stuff.
Oh, okay, so that one's still going. So they're still going. Alright, so what else can we build now? Oh, we're probably going to have to make some more of these. We're going to need some storage. I thought I could make personal storage by now, but maybe not. Nope, not yet. until they level. Alright, this is a good spot to stretch my leg. Think about it for a minute. Yeah, Mr. G's. It was a mom and pop burger joint in Abilene for years and years, and I think there was 3 or 4 of them around town. So you go in there and get some of the best burgers. But I tell you what, they were so good. But after eating them, you'd get the worst bout of gas. But you couldn't help it. They were so good to eat. I'll be right back.
else.
And you always followed orders and ended up in the exact same place as I did. I'd rather not follow anyone and be free.
You know nothing about me.
It sounds like I missed the conversation. How close are they to being done? I think I made a mistake having both of them shooting off the wall. One's close to being done. So we get out there and start building the Wolfram stuff. But that thing's acting like it's got no power. I need more power here. On. How do you tell if it's got power?
Excellent work. The Selenian Corporation thanks you for your
you're
shipment.
done.
Your rewards are waiting in the corporate terminal.
Alright, so still got that one. It's almost done.
The Griffiths Blue Corporation is grateful for all of your shipments. Remember that supporting this particular company will allow you to upgrade your arsenal, which will certainly help in surviving on Arcadia.
That's what I like to hear, upgrading arsenals. Alright, so we are going to have to... What do they need next? So this one, we need to bump them up. So these two. Let's see what those two need. They want Wolfram and Wolfram. Oh. Alright, so we're going to do something a little different. Let's, we're going to redo the... Oh, really? It was that big of a chain? I never realized it was that big of a chain.
I'm so hungry I feel sick.
We'll get you something to eat. Calm down.
Tasty.
Like you need a little more water too. Smelter. Probably need some more power. Let's choose their contracts.
I don't get it, Sam. What's so interesting in beetles or flowers?
They're part of the world we live in and are inextricably connected to it. We wouldn't exist without beetles or flowers.
We wouldn't exist without fundamental forces. Beetles and flowers can be easily replaced with automated systems. You can't replace electromagnetism.
You'd really want to live in a world without plants?
I wouldn't mind it.
Go. Get those two leveling up. What does that last one need or want? Hell. Now let's build another one. Alright, so what do they want? They want Wolfram too. Huh. Why is that not surprising? Alright. Let's... We'll get them all three going. And while that's going, see about getting some more food and water, so our poor engineer here don't starve to death or dehydrate. Celestrah could tell you how important that is.
Looks good.
Beautiful game. I'm really liking the aesthetics of the game. It's looking pretty good. Can't wait to get out there and see some other terrain features. We don't want to go too far because I know that StarRupture is getting close. There's another one. Man, it, dude.
Good stuff.
Features over there, they look a little different than the little spiders we did, so I don't know if I want to try and fight those with just a mining laser. Try and avoid them.
Looks good.
Something big over there. Uh-oh. Oh, there's a big one. Got him with a mining laser. definitely want to know. How'd you can harvest stuff off these? I guess it's going to take a specialized tool or something.
Good stuff. Looks good.
Just gathering food. At least I'm assuming that's kind of food.
Necesito agua.
Ah,
Mmm, tasty.
I am detecting increased Ruptura activity. Prepare yourselves for a wave.
I'm getting better and better.
I knew we were getting close. Are you ready for this Rupture, Celestrah?
To my Celestrah, bold of you, Bo. She's already carrying this stream. Like the stream folks, I'm the sparkle, he's just the button pusher. To my Celestrah, bold of you, Bo. She's already carrying this stream. Like the stream folks, I'm the sparkle, he's just the button pusher.
I think she's having a little technical glitch there. It's okay, it happens.
Ruptura's eruption has started. Prepare for impact. StarRupture has started. Hide.
You gotta sit there and wait for everything to cool off.
Is that it? It's over? Please, Gal, tell me it's over.
You'll experience this again. It's better to be prepared. Make sure the base core doesn't overheat.
Safe to go outside yet? Thought there was a way to yeah, I thought you could cool this stuff down faster. I thought you could. I don't remember. Everything seems to be working again. So back to work. My inventory full? Inventory's full. We need to build some storage. I don't have any. If I can build them yet.
Necesito agua.
I still can't build personal storage. It's got to be one of these that we're waiting on. Probably this one. Alright, so let's, equipment upgrade station.
Congratulations! You've just built the weapon and modification station. You will now have access to a whole assortment of weapons. Nothing's free, but don't worry. You won't need to spend a dime. Griffiths will allow you to use war bonds to buy new weapons. You can find quite a few of them in the wallets of the fallen on Arcadia.
War bonds. Aren't they supposed to be issued during times of war?
The Griffiths Blue Corporation believes the world is in a constant state of war. War with the Resistance.
Useful information.
Wow! You have fulfilled another order from the Griffiths Blue Corporation. Claim your reward. I'm legally obligated to go over grenade training with you.
We have to go through training even out here? Skip it, gal. We won't tell anyone.
The Griffiths Blue Corporation guarantees the highest level of safety during use. Even when activated, the grenade is stable and will not explode as long as you are holding it in your hand, making it safe to use by the whole family, regardless of age. The Griffiths Blue Corporation is not responsible for any bodily harm caused by the throwing or dropping of the grenade.
Okay, that was quick.
Okay, so we need to level these others. Working on it.
I'm so hungry I feel sick. Oh, nice.
Well then. Are those temporary? Some kind of crafting material? War bonds, 150. Alright.
The Raptura is in its stable stage. The climate of Arcadia is returning to normal. Great work! Future Health Solutions is now receiving all requested items. New rewards and tasks are waiting for you in the terminal.
So all of them are done? Or am I out of power? You'll see what new
Arcadia
rewards.
7 has finished regenerating.
Ah, here we got the personal storage. Let's try and catch the rest of these up. We don't have to do that one for a little while. Those are all level 2. Calcium. Where do we find calcium for? So I'm going to need fabricators. First, let's get some personal storage built. Yeah, will it pull from inventory for building, or do you have to have that stuff on you? Eventually I'll get it better organized. I forgot all about those. Food and drink, I think. All right. We gotta redo this stuff here. We need a fabricator, I think. You gotta carry the stuff on you. There's 5 corporations. We are gonna try. We're gonna build 2 more of those. Alright, what is it they need? Okay, so we need to figure out how we're going to, because they need those and those, the wire and the bar. Alright, we need a fabricator. Actually, we need 2 fabricators for... No, we only need 1. We need 2 smelters. Oh, we need a fabricator here. We'll have to make some more power. Oh no, I just don't have it all hooked up yet. Alright. This needs to be bars. Alright. I'm going to need figure out which one I'm going to have sending that one. I think there's two of them that actually need that. Wait a minute. Alright, formulating a plan here.
So, you were a soldier?
That's right.
Then I have a question. How can you sleep knowing everything you had to do in the name of the IRO?
I don't sleep too well. But not because of the orders I carried out, but because of the ones I didn't.
So even after your sentencing, you're still on their side?
No. I'm on our side. All of us. The side of peace.
We are not going to be friends.
Alright. Alright, so we got those two working for that one. We're holding off on that one. And we need the same thing for this one. Where do we get this? We need calcium deposits. I don't know what calcium deposits look like here. Find them in meteors, I know, but I don't want to hand mine that shit.
Good stuff.
Okay. Because
Looks good.
I don't have a compass and I can't pull up a map yet, so I don't know which direction is east. front of me. What, that right there? Here? Or that over there? Here?
Looks good. Good stuff.
I don't know, I must be blind. I don't see any white looking stuff. Let's just... that stuff over there. Ah! So I'm gonna have to build an extractor all the way over here. You know what, before I do that, I'm gonna have to build some storage. That's gonna take some planning there. Well, thanks, sir. Now I know what the calcium looks like.
Good stuff.
Alright, so we need to see what kind of recipes. I think the thing for recipes was like cooking and maybe making better water containers out of this stuff.
Looks good.
Man, I could build a kind of a secondary base all the way over there just for that. I don't know. We'll figure something out. Let's see, how much calcium do I already have?
I can use this.
I gotta bring it all the way over here, though. We'll figure something out. I think we're gonna have to expand my little habitat here. Gonna put it go side by side for now. Ah. Alright, so what am I looking for? A regeneration. Recipe station.
Congratulations! You can now unlock new functionality for your buildings at the recipe station.
But the buildings can already do these things. Why would we need to unlock anything?
Arcadia 7 is a very particular place, full of specific resources and requirements. The building's programming needs to be updated as these requirements change, to avoid unnecessarily clogging up memory as well as transfer fees.
It's the Claywood Corporation that determines the cost of transfer. You could lower the price and everything would go smoother.
I'll respond with one of Mr. Claywood's favorite sayings. This is exactly why you're not the richest person in the world.
Alright, what do we got?
I can use that.
They get 5 per, looks like. Alright. How close are them guys being done? Like they got a little while. Alright, I'm gonna stretch my legs for a minute. I'll be right back. Now let's... Can he change it? Yeah.
Rupture activity detected.
Uh-oh.
I recommend finding a safe place.
Well, I should have waited for a break till now. Celestrah, why are you being so quiet? That's something. Still listening. She's still there. Celestrah, you doing all right?
Rupture's core is unstable. Head to safety immediately.
You might be having a bad night. Maybe some technical issues going on. Try. Try doing this.
Planetary temperature returning to normal.
I'll tell you what, we're a good starting point anyway. It's getting late for me. And I'm kind of starting to lose focus. Getting tired. Anyway, y'all think I'm hanging out? Barbarossa, thanks for the tips. Anyway, y'all like, comment, subscribe, please. Liking takes less than a second to click that like button and gets, you know, my streams out there for more people to come hang out with us. Anyway, y'all take care, stay safe there, and I